I'm Todd. This is my first video. I just wanted to introduce what it is I'm going to be doing on the channel. I have this car here, which is my Volvo S60R. I'm going to be doing a lot of work on that and doing a lot of work around the house. I'm currently furloughed, so I have a lot of time to do a lot of projects around, so that's kind of what I'm doing. I figured I should just document it while I'm doing it. So come along with me. Today we're going to wash this car because it's, as you can see, it is quite dirty. So we're going to give it a little bath and I will take you along on the process. Alright, now that we got it washed, there's a couple areas that I need to clay bar. So I'm not going to wash or dry the car yet. I'll show you the process for doing that though. So you'll notice along here the paint's really dull. You can't see any shine like you can up here. See how that sun's reflecting and not reflecting there? So we're going to clay bar those areas and then try some polish on them and see if that fixes it. So what I'm going to use is just some soapy water that I have from the wash bucket and a little clay bar. It's a McGuire's clay bar. And you just take a small piece off, ball it up, and then you'll flatten it out and start rubbing. Alrighty, I'll put you back on time lapse. That did pretty well. It still looks faded, obviously, because we haven't polished it yet, but we'll give it a quick rinse and then we'll get to dry. Time to dry. Just gonna use a couple microfibers to get it all dried off, and then I will take the leaf blower to it afterwards, just to get in the nooks and crannies. Alrighty, now that that's all done, we're just going to give it a few minutes to dry in the nice Colorado dry air, and then we'll pull it in to the garage and we'll get going on some polishing. Car pulled in and get it all polished up. So you can get a better look here of what I was talking about with it being so dull and scratched up. It looks like it's just some overspray from a previous paint repair maybe. I'm not sure what really did it. Got a little up here on the roof. It's a little harder to see because of my lighting. So we're just gonna try and polish a small area of that, see if it makes a difference. If it doesn't, then we'll just give up and wax the car and call it good. Currently own a polisher, but so this is just pretty much a test for right now. I have some Chemical Guys V36. I believe that's the first grade of cutting polish. Then I have some V38, which is their final polish. So we're just gonna do it by hand for right now. If it looks like it's working, I might go purchase a polisher and do the whole car. So you can see, so this is the first step. This is with the second step, polish. It's got a little more shine to it. I think if we work it pretty good, it'll probably turn out pretty decent. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe hold off on doing any more here and get a polisher and work on that. What I'm working on right now is the trunk. So you can't currently see it because I forgot to film it first. Well, you can kind of see it. There's some scratches from a pretty poor decision by a teenager who keyed my car several years ago and has been paying ever since. So we have that I'm working on, and this along the little spoiler is pretty bad looking, so I'm just polishing that up too. You can see where I've done the first step here and it's turning out all right. So we'll keep going. So here are the final results. You can barely even see those scratch marks. And that little dull spot is much better. Still not great, but good enough for now. Just gonna throw some spray wax on the car just to kind of keep everything protected. Get the windows sprayed with some Rain-X, and then I think we'll be done with this project for today. Project's all done. You'll notice in the last clip that I realized I had forgot to polish that spot on the roof of the car, so I went ahead and did that real quick. Let's see. You can see there I got it. It's not as good as I'd like, but it's all right. It'll work for now. So I realized I never really explained what it is I really want to do with this channel. I'm kind of hoping to just kind of document my everyday life during this furlough period. And who knows, maybe it may last beyond the furlough period if I can make a little money doing this. So gonna be a lot of car projects, home projects. I have some ideas for some stuff that I need for my daughter. We need to build her a little stand that she can stand on while we're cooking so she can see and watch us. She really loves watching us cook, so we've been talking about trying to get her a stand or make one, so I think I'll try my hand at making one. I also have some guitar projects that I want to get done because currently all my guitars are sitting in my basement not being used, and I think having some new stuff to use with those would inspire me to start playing a little more. So yeah, I hope you guys all like this. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video.